In Bhutan, we all share a simple belief: a good education is one of the greatest gifts we can give to the next generation. Our kings have carried this belief forward, not just as a policy, but as a promise. Because of that, teachers in Bhutan are more than teachers. They are guides, mentors, and the quiet builders of our country's future. This is the story of a woman whose hard work and love for teaching created a ripple effect, touching many lives in ways she never expected. It shows how one person's dedication, inspired by our leaders, can carry the hopes and dreams of a whole nation. By sharing her knowledge, she has lifted the Buddhist community onto the regional stage. Meet Madam Chimi Dema, a devoted teacher from Peljuling Higher Secondary School in Samtse. To her students, she is more than a teacher. She is a guide, a motivator, and a window to the world. On October 15, 2025, in Bangkok, she became an inspiration to the entire country when she received one of Southeast Asia's most respected awards, the Princess Maha Chakri Award. This award, given by the Thai royal family, honors outstanding teachers who have changed the lives of their students and communities. Madam Chimi's dedication and care represent the values we hold dear. Her story reminds us of the power of teaching and how one person can shape the future for many others. Join us to understand Madam Chimi Dema's journey, the passion, the hard work, and the meaningful impact that earned her this special award.
I was born in Ha, and I was brought up by a military. I was brought up in military family, and from Ha, after completing my lower secondary, I moved to Wangde Phodrang, where I completed my secondary schooling at Bajotang Higher Secondary School. And after that, inspired by my teachers, I got enrolled as a teacher trainee in Paro College of Education, and after completing, I got an opportunity to do a master's degree at Yonfola Centenary College, and after that I was posted at my present school, that is Peljuling Higher Secondary School in Samtse. And in Samtse for around 3 years I have served as the academic secretary, where I try to look after the academics enhancement of my students and the career development of my teacher colleagues. And after that, for 2 years, I have been working as the research coordinator and the AppsNet focal. I was really inspired by the words of His Majesty the King. So His Majesty the King has all the time been prioritizing education over other things. So that was the main thing that inspired me. And the second one is and was my father. So my father, though he is a military man, he has been serving as an instructor. He has been writing several books. So after His Majesty the King, my father is the main person who has actually inspired me to become a teacher and at the same time an author. My core teaching philosophy, and at the same time the lessons that I would like my students and my friends to take from me, is my two basic principles. First one is updatability, and next one is connectivity. So as a teacher, especially as a teacher, in order to be able to do what we are supposed to do, the first very important thing is becoming a lifelong learner. So if we appreciate ourselves and if we continue learning ourselves, it's very easy to update ourselves with the changing youth and at the same time the changing time. So it's very important for us to update ourselves. So if we are capable ourselves, then only we would be able to give what we have to our students. And our Majesty has time and again been saying that we cannot give what we have to our students. So to be able to give what we have, the very essential thing that I consider is that update myself. And after that, the next important thing is whether you become somebody great in the future or whether you are this or that at the present moment, the very important thing is maintain the connection with the people you are with. And as a teacher, I try to ensure that I try to maintain my connectivity with my students so that they feel that I'm all the time there for them. As an educator, the best reward that I have been getting all the time, every day, every second, is I get to learn a new thing, a different thing, a very special thing from each and every student of mine. And at the same time, the best of the best is the smiles and the achievement of my students. Princess Maha Chakri Award is a global recognition for all the teachers that we have in the world, and this is very important because this not only recognizes one best teachers from limited countries, but it also provides encouragement for other teachers who are serving in different parts of the world. And this is very important recognition for teachers like me, mainly because usually teachers are rarely recognized for what they do by the global platform. And when we get this kind of global opportunities and global recognition, it not only maintains the relationship that we have with other countries, but it also helps the teachers who may get the award in the future to do the best they can possibly do in order to be the best, not only for the country and then for their education system, but also for themselves. And the very important thing that the Bhutanese teachers will have to know about this award is that if you keep on doing what you have been doing without giving up, then this award is for all the teachers who will continue striving what you want to. So especially for Princess Maha Chakri Award Foundation in Thailand, the teachers who has just one quality is being given this award, and that quality is if a teacher is working for the benefits of the students. If you are a teacher for your students, that is the only thing that is taken care by the Princess Maha Chakri Award Foundation in Thailand. However, especially in Bhutan, since all teachers that we have in Bhutan are competent and they do everything for their students, the set of criteria that we have for the Bhutanese teachers is there are many. For example, the teacher has to be best within his or her school. The teacher must be a lifelong learner. The teacher must be a researcher, and a teacher must be an enthusiast who would be there for the students every time. And there are many, but if I just try to sum up, if you are a teacher for your students, that is the only criterion that we have for this special award. Before I move on with my achievements, I would like to inform that the vision that we have in Princess Maha Chakri Award Foundation and the Ministry of Education and Skills Development are similar. So both they try to focus on enhancing the life of our students and making them a globally competent citizen so that they not only benefit themselves but also the nation and the world. And the very important achievements that actually mirrors the vision that is being shared by both the Princess Maha Chakri Award Foundation and the Ministry of Education and Skills Development are, number one, it's I'm being lifelong learner. So as a lifelong learner, I try to update myself and at the same time help my students become a lifelong learner too. And the next thing is I going beyond the classroom setting in order to help my students identify the talents that they have. For example, if I be specific, I have few students writers. They actually, in the initial phase, they feared to even write a story. But together we try to work on ourselves, and now I would proudly say that I have around 3 to 4 students who are now published authors. And there are more than 10 to 15 students who have started their journey as an author. And very soon, if possible this year, if not in the near future, they would be having their own books and they would be called as authors. Although Princess Maha Chakri Award was started in 2015, our country was included only in the year 2025, and that is mainly because of the special bond that is there between Thailand and Bhutan. And next one is mainly because of the exceptional leadership of His Majesty the King and the selfless leaders that we have in the country. This award is like a candle in a very dark room or a dark scene, because this not only lighten and brighten my life, but also the life and the scope that we, the teachers, can have in the future. For example, after meeting and interacting with the other recipients, I have learned that the teachers in our country are doing a lot of things that should be rewarded. For example, teaching and interacting with the students, doing great things for the students, keeping the students before the teachers. These are some things that has become a habit for the teachers in Bhutan. However, this kind of extra initiatives are considered to be extra initiative in other parts of the world. So I do feel that what the natural things and the habits that we have as a teacher in Bhutan are the great things that other parts of the world do. So I do feel that if the teachers in Bhutan keep on doing what they have been doing, then they have the potential to get this award in the near future. The zeal and the hard work put in by the teachers in Bhutan are exceptional, but the one thing that I found different in the fellow recipients of Princess Maha Chakri Award is the end product. So in Bhutan, we focus on enhancing the knowledge, but we rarely focus on the end product. For example, I as a teacher, I as an English teacher especially, I focus on imparting the writing skills, reading skills, and other necessary skills which are mandated as per the curriculum that we have. But along with those things, I try to ensure that what I give to my students help them become somebody better in the future. So because of what I did, I could at least help some of my students become the published author. Similar to me, the fellow recipients down there, they were having unique products at the end. They not only impart the knowledge which are prescribed by the curriculum, but they also ensure that they have the product at the end of what they do. So this is a very important thing that we, the teachers in Bhutan, will have to consider. Though I am the first recipient from Bhutan, I truly felt that this award is mainly because of His Majesty the King and the selfless leaders that I have. And His Majesty the King and other selfless leaders that we have all the time been stating and prioritizing youths and the development and the future of youth. And GMC, I do feel that this is a global, noble, and at the same time a very special initiative for the youth and the future of our country. So by donating a very small amount, I felt that I am contributing to the noble vision of His Majesty the King. For self, students and teachers, I do feel that connectivity, updatability, and the third one, discipline, these three are the very important lessons and the aspects that we have to remember. Without one, the other two would not be that productive one. For example, if you are a lifelong learner and if you have all the wisdom, but if you fail to connect and maintain the discipline in your life, then one would be facing lots and lots of challenges to become somebody great in the future, not only for self but also for the community. Similarly, if the other two components are there but the first one is missing, again the life becomes a challenging one. So especially for me, myself, and for my students and the aspiring teachers, I do feel that these three are the very important components that we have to have in order to strive and thrive and become somebody better, not only for the nation and the community but also for yourself.
In a world where everyone deserves the chance to learn, Madam Chimi Dema shows us how one dedicated teacher can make a real difference. Her journey reminds us that with passion, hard work, and dedication, each of us can help build a brighter future.